What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How are y'all doing today? We are here in beautiful Kalispell, Montana. And what are we here to see? We are here to see Northwest Montana History Museum. Hopefully I said that right this time. I've tried it a few times. Okay, and it looks like this used to be a public school according to the sign out the front. But it's a gigantic building, gigantic brick building. It looks absolutely amazing. Check it out, guys. It's huge. Look how many levels it has. I'm sure we won't be able to see all the levels. There's a very strange man standing on the stairs out here. I don't know whether he's homeless or not, but let's go find out. It's a free library here, Charles.
What's that?
There's a free library out here, too.
Yeah, I had to check that.
Central School. Alright. The museum, apparently. We can see some photos from the restoration up on the walls here. Had quite a task restoring the old building. So we're in the museum. We have a little art exhibit out here by the restrooms, so we don't go too close to those, but yeah, check out the really cool paintings in here by Kathleen Frank, apparently. A Meter Maid. So here we have some cool local history. We got the Kalispell Police Department Meter Maid outfit on display here. We have one of the local nurse uniforms here as well. This is from Patricia Sanders, 1958. That's cool. We have more modern fire department helmet up here. The fireman's hat. Got 1892 apparently. We got the jammer cap. So this is Glacier National Park where they drive those red safari type bus things around. That's one of their caps. Then we have a park ranger uniform that would have come from the national parks as well. Some more cool memorabilia here. The Cub Scouts. We have the Scouts books, Wolf, Cub Scout. That's very cool. Cub Scouts BSA. Little fact of mine is I was actually a Cub Scout for 3 years when I was a kid. We have a Kalispell jersey here, baseball jersey and baseball glove. Probably from around the 1940s, I believe it says. We have a 1963 high school uniform here. The Tomahawks, I guess, were their team, their school team. So this is a cool little piece. We have Judge Rockwood's 1920s. Oh wait, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. We have Judge Joseph E. R. Rockwood's jacket on display here. He was a district judge from 1933 to 1941. Very cool. Had some fancy jackets back then for the judges. So right here we have some Dairy Queen uniforms. These are from the 50s. So this is what the girls at Dairy Queen would have been working on. So we have a marching band uniform here from Flathead High. Look at this, we have a model representation of the building here. It's very, very cool. Look at the detail on just all the little bricks and the little shingles on the roof. It's really, really cool. We got the bell all the way up the top here. Here we have some relics from the Conrad National Bank. You can see some little money bags there. A cash book ledger, some check endorsement stamps, all the little tools of the trade that they would have been using down here. Very, very cool. And a nice cool banker's table. And then here we have some displays on the banks of the town. Here are the old banks. We have the First National Bank, 1890. Bank of Commerce, 1910. Kalispell National Bank, 1907. Okay, look at this giant bell here. This is manufactured in West Troy, New York by the Manili Company in 1895. This bell hung in Kalispell's original City Hall and Fire Department from 1904 through to 1970s. That's very cool. Look at it, still in good shape, guys. Here we have some printing pieces here. I know too much about these things. My dad always had some of these lying around in the garage at home because our family has a rich history with printing businesses. Here you can see a printing press. They'd basically lay out all their print pieces like this out, and then they'd be inked on this mat here, and this machine, it'll pull it down, press it down, and you'd have a print ready. And here you can see some of these newspaper prints hanging up on the wall here. Oh wow, like this. I love these window pieces here. They have these old photographs that take in the light and light up in the windows here. It's absolutely amazing. So here we have a cool sign here for F.H. Woolworth & Co. Another nice window piece we have. I think that, is this Courthouse? Yeah, the original Courthouse we have in the window. Some old advertisements they have printed out up on the wall here. And maybe Charles can tell me what's happening in the street here.
It looks like a parade. There's a beautiful 4th of July parade here every year.
Ah. Maybe.
Here's these.
Oh, bald eagle.
Biggest stuffed bald eagles ever, or whatever.
The biggest bald eagles
On display.
On display. It's a big one, that's for sure. Very big. And then we have another one here. Look at this fella. Gigantic bald eagle. So we can see one of the original film movie projectors here out of the local theater. Look at the size of these things. These would hold the film reels here and run down into here. This is all the motor and mechanism for that. Then we have the lens here that they project out of. Going back all the way back here, this is the lighting mechanism here. And this would have a huge, what am I thinking? The bulb mechanism. It would reflect here, create a bunch of light, and center it down through here, coming through here, magnifying it down here, and out to the theater where people would watch their movies. And there above is a picture of the old theater. So up on the wall you can see this train station here, all these people standing outside the train. To the left is the building of the train station. We get a representation of the train station right here, and above it you can see one of the original Kalispell signs that would have been probably hanging above. So here we have catalog books from the old shops that you could buy just about everything from. Here's a catalog number 57 from Montgomery Ward & Co. We got the rifles and shotguns in here, saddles you could buy, everything was in here that you could need for those times, including, wow, okay, nitro powder Winchester. At the back here, we got shirts, powder. The ceramic clay pigeon throwing devices.
$110.
$110. Here we got a picture of the Kalispell Mercantile right here. Some of the products that might have been here. So here we have some local history pieces. We can see the North Star Dairy advertisement here for Kalispell, Montana. And you got cottage cheese from Greg's Dairy. The old milk bottles, ice cream packages. A little sign for Sykes Coffee, 10-cent coffee, Kalispell, Montana. We have this giant bison skull hanging up here, as well as a bison hide hung over the back here. Here we have another typewriter, guys. You know, I like the typewriters. We have a Fox typewriter. I'm not really familiar with this one. Mr. Lindemann first wrote all of his manuscripts and poems in pencil. Then he typed the final drafts on this typewriter. Look, it's a 1903 typewriter. The Indians scarred trees while en route to Pacific Ocean 1805. Lewis and Clark came upon something that they never had seen before, and they were puzzled. Sacagawea explained to the men that her people, the Shoshone would peel off the inner bark of certain trees, as it was both sweet and extremely rich in nutrients. Some of the most sought-after bark came from the western yellow pine, lodgepole pine, white pine, and quaking aspen. The practice of eating bark is very old in the West. It seems to have centered in the western Montana and Idaho, particularly with the Kootenai tribe, but reports of the scarred trees have been found as far as south as the Great Salt Lake in Utah. It's a little bit hard to see it with the glare of the sun here. We have a taxidermic grizzly bear standing right here. These are like the type of bears that you might find out at Glacier National Park right by here. Charles is trying to get a drink at the bar. They're all closed up, Mr. Charles. You get the mountain lion. I'm still waiting to see one of those in the wild, but I certainly don't want to get too close to it. And of course the coyotes, they're everywhere. Okay, up here now you can see we do actually have a mountain goat up in here. Standing way up on near the ceiling up here. What's in here? Oh yeah? That'd be cool. I haven't seen them in the wild yet. I tried to go find them in Mount Rainier, but I wasn't successful. Oh, here we go. We got some logging history in here. The old two-man hand saws and the two-man chainsaw hanging up here. Over here, we've got a really old milling station here. And this was probably run by steam back in the day. It would have had a big steam engine turning this belt that would have been attached to this wheel here. Here we have, these are the old log rollers here. You grab them and roll them. This would have been for cutting the bark and limbs off on the edges here. Very cool. All these great historic pictures here you can see of the logging. They were chopping down the trees and sending them down the rapids here. They're all piling up down the bottom for collection. Over here, look at this giant old steam engine that they were hauling the logs on. It looked pretty beat up even for its time back then. So we have a crosscut of a tree from out here. This is really cool. You can see the different dates, 1412 all the way out here, all the way out from the center to here. That's when John D'Arc was born, 1776 all the way out here towards the edge of the tree when the United States was born. We have all these timelines out here too of the Kalispell lumber and logging days. All right, guys, that's it. That's the Northwest Montana History Museum. A little bit of a smaller display, but it's a lot of local history, all regarding this actual town and area. So I think it's very important to preserve local history like that. And if you're looking to get some of the local history for the Kalispell area, then definitely come on down and have a look at this one. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you've been here or if you've been to any small local town museums that you really enjoyed, and let me know what those were. Until next time, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. This is Aussie Bear Man. We'll see you later. What's going on here?